Tonight's show is a little bit odd for us because normally we do a show and we go, look, these are the bad people, and then we run at them with cameras, obviously with all due impartiality, observing the ITC codes and observing due objectivity as the BBC does. And tonight's show is really just sort of about, it's a celebration. Because we are, our country, we have got the most surveillance of any other country. We've got more cameras, CCTV cameras, per capita than any other country. There are over 1 million CCTV cameras. The thing is, there's a law called the Data Protection Act, and it became law March 2000. And under this law, if any company, any organisations, any agencies, any corporations have information about you, personal data, you can write for it. You enclose 10 quid, there's me, look, I want the information. They've got 40 working days to reply. And they have to do it by law, or you can report them to Data Protection Registrar, rap on the knuckles. Now, just for a laugh, really, we thought, well, I've mucked around with a few companies and a few government departments in my time. Let's write to them. Let's see what we get back. The first people to write back to us under the Data Protection Act, enclosing my personal data, Nestle. It's a fucking book! God in heaven, this Nestle. And what's great is they sometimes sort of like, they put, it's real fun reading for me, because they just, he's an utter bastard, I hate him. You know, and that kind of stuff. But can we just put up the quote that we found in it, which is great? I think that as soon as I can lay hands on proof of his acceptance of Nestle money a few years ago, I will pass it to a suitable source following this latest incident. Clear hypocrisy. So I'd just like to say, Nestle, if you do ever find that I've taken any money from you, let me know, because I haven't fucking found it. Please write in. Then we get in touch with Balfour Beatty, because I'm involved with the List You Damn campaign and disrupted their annual general meeting. We write to them, can we have the personal data? Wrote back, haven't got any, go away. Which is a bit funny, because someone sent us this. It's a personal, strictly private and confidential letter from Lord Weir, the chairman, to Stephen Byers, president of the Board of Trade. And basically, they moan about how we disrupted their annual general meeting. And in one bit it said, Mark Thomas, the soi-disant comedian. And I'm like, he's got me confused with those little cards you find in telephone boxes. Do you know what I mean? What's soi-disant? It sounds rude. So I looked it up, and it means so-called or self-styled. Ooh. Balfour Beatty have said that the letter from the soi-disant chairman was in fact held in manual form and was never held in an appropriate filing system as defined by the Data Protection Act, but we've sent off the complaint anyway. We'll let you know how we get on. Then we wrote off to British Nuclear Fuels, because we've dealt with them a few times, and they wrote back and they sent us a load of stuff. Now, this is a bit confusing because some of the stuff in this pile is stuff that BNFL sent us, and some of it is stuff that we already had and BNFL didn't send us. Now, BNFL said the reason for the non-production of the data could be it was deleted, or it wasn't held in automated form, or it wasn't readily accessible by reference search to my name. Complaints going in. Then, my favourite, this is my Environment Agency, right? And this is a little internal memo. It's got, Mark Thomas often pulls stunts. Chance he could arrive at a public surgery with radioactive mud, pigeon, seafood, whatever. Dressed in comedy productive clothing. And with a large Geiger counter. Ian Parker suggested he could get calibrated Geiger counters for the surgery, so agency experts could use them to explain the reading and put radioactivity levels into context. Would also be good if we can get an everyday item that's radioactive to show how the Geiger counter makes similar scary noises, e.g. pen, pencil, a watch, Brazil nut, piece of granite from Cornwall. Now, what's brilliant about this is they're expecting me to arrive and stunt them, and they're going to counter-stunt me. I'm going to arrive and they go, no, I've got a big Geiger counter too, ha-ha! And you just think, this is fantastic. One day I'm going to burst into a room full of politicians, they'll all be dressed as ducks going, ha-ha! You're hoisted by your own petard! The most interesting stuff, though, was from government departments, because we wrote to the Department of Environment, Transport and Regions and said, can we have the data? And they wrote back and they said, unfortunately, the Data Protection Act comes under the Home Office. So they confused the Act with my request from them. And rather beautifully, the woman who made this monumental error is called J. Cockup. It's actually spelt C-O-C-U-P, so it could be Cocup. So I don't know. But anyway, eventually we get through to the data protection officer called Mr. Fuckbollocks. And, no, it could be Fouche-Ballot. So we eventually get through to him, and they send us this stuff. And you know what it's like? Politicians, if you talk to a politician, ask them a question, they'll answer any other question but the one you've asked. And you just hope that you knock off something of interest on the way. And what happened was, you know how they go, freedom of information, absolutely marvellous, landstone, milestone, wonderful thing for Britain. This is what the civil servants in the DETR think of it. It's unfortunate that even when the Freedom of Information Act comes into force, our open government regime will be more closed than many other countries. Thank you very much for that one. We wouldn't have got that one any other way. We thank you. We thank you. So the best, my favourite one actually was the MOD, because we got loads of stuff back from the Ministry of Defence. But all of it was, or not all of it, a large number of it was internal emails of people who work in the Ministry of Defence. There's all this stuff like, did you see the Mark Thomas show? Oh, fuck, I missed it. Have you got it? Yeah, I think I've got it somewhere. Old matey in such and such has got it, has he? Can I borrow it? Yeah. And then I found this one. I have a video of the first 2 programmes which you can borrow any time. The second is presently being copied by technical services. This thing happened, right? There's an event called A30, and what the A30 was, not the road, it was an event that happened on April 30th, was a whole load of people got together in London to do a photo. And what it was all campaigners, activists from all different kinds of campaigns, GM protesters, road protesters, Free Tibet, all these kind of people, got together to make this big, to recreate the front cover of Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. And in front, in the flowers, we just had terrorists, question mark. So it was a little sort of piece of art, we like to think of it, about the terrorism bill. And as people are leaving, they come up to us and they go, the cops are filming us. We're after your video boys, the boys who've been videoing. Are they around and about?
We haven't had any video boys out.
Are you sure?
Well, as far as I'm aware, we haven't had any out.
Hiya. Are you transport police?
I am, yeah.
We've just been told that there's no one filming for the transport police by your chief inspector. Does he know you're doing this?
Yeah, we should do.
In fact, we're allowed to legally get copies of that film, aren't we?
Excuse me, I don't want to get into this discussion about whether we've got copies of the videos, whether you can have copies of videos.
Right.
Okay. I want to end the discussion. It's not fair to aim any comments at PC, okay? And it's not fair to aim to me at this stage either. So could you just go on your merry way, wherever you're going, and end the discussion now, please?
Okay, lovely.
Is that fair enough?
I'm just having a quick think about it, because your chief superintendent, who's presumably above you in rank...
Chief Inspector.
Chief Inspector. What rank are you?
Inspector.
You're Inspector?
Yeah.
He was just telling us that there was no videoing. So you see, there now is a public interest to video, because we were told that there weren't, and there is.
Yeah, well, I'm not prepared to talk to you in front of the camera, to be frank.
Well, doesn't it seem weird that you've been filming people and then you're not prepared to talk to us in front of a camera?
Again, I'm not having you me round in rings either.
We've just met your video crew. We've just met the British Transport Police video team, and you told us there wasn't one.
As far as I'm aware, there wasn't.
But they were just around the corner. Did you not look?
As far as I was aware, I was